we'll begin. We'll begin our practice for that. Yeah. All right. So I have I forgot to mention, have a Kleenex handy. We're going to start today we're continuing with I'm just going to do it forever. Doing different breathing techniques. And this week we're going to do we've done this before. It's called Bhastrika breath. Some people call it hero breath, but it's a very effervescent breathing out and in, right? So you may need a Kleenex. It's especially this time of year, if you have a cold. But with the cold weather, it tends to make our nose run a little bit more. So we want to take a Kleenex and blow our nose and before we begin, if it's handy. And if you don't think you need it, that's fine. And then once we do one round, you may think, oh, maybe I should get a Kleenex. It's really good for our sinuses. This breath is really good for so many things, for warming us up, for the thoracic region, right? For the lungs, the fascia tissue, our diaphragm, our thoracic spine back here. So it's a really nice breath. Yeah. And when we practice this breath, it warms us up, right? It oxygenates the body, and it allows for deeper breathing, actually resonating through the course of the day. Yeah, so it's very powerful breath. If you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, so we're going to be raising our arms up and then dropping them down. And if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, you may just want to, or if you have shoulders issues, just take your hands up as high as they will go. But ideally, we're going to be bringing them up and dropping them down. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We want to keep the arms right next to our rib cage. We want to have a nice tall spine. Yeah, good. And so let's begin. So if you need to clear your nose first, that's the first step. Good. And then finding a nice tall spine. Yeah. So sitting in a nice hard chair, not a soft cushy chair for chair yoga is best, because that's when we can have this nice tall spine. Good. And then we're going to just bring our hands and just rest the elbows alongside your rib cage. And this is nice and loose, and the fists are loose. We're not tight. We're not squeezing tight. And then, so just to, again, remind you, on an inhale through the nose, we're going to just shoot our hands up and spread our fingers wide. Good. And then we're going to make a fist and just let them drop down as we breathe out, almost like we're blowing our nose. Yeah. So let's just do a couple practice ones. Yeah. So just take a cleansing breath in through your nose. And this is all in and out of the nose, and breathe out. Now breathe in as you shoot your arms up, and breathe out as they drop down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And that's the pattern. So now let's close our eyes, keep the arms where they are, and we'll do about 8 rounds of this breath. And we'll try to get into a rhythm, get into your own rhythm. Yeah. So let's again take a cleansing breath in and breathe out. And again, in and out of the nose, right? And now begin. Breathe in, arms up, breathe out, drop them down. In, out, up, down. In, out, up, down. Continue on. Big breaths in and out of the nose, as deep as you can. 3 more. And now keep the eyes closed. Relax the hands onto your lap, palms up. Relax the shoulders. And just go back to your natural breath. Some people call this breath yogic coffee. Yeah. But again, it's an energizing breath, right? It deepens our natural breath. Breathing becomes easier when we practice this regularly. Warms our body and gets rid of a lot of tension and anxiety. All right, keeping the eyes closed. Let's get ready for the second round. So arms next to your rib cage, elbows bent, loose fists at your shoulder height about. Take a cleansing breath in and breathe out. Now let's begin. Breathe in as the arms go up, fingers out. Exhale, fists, and drop the arms down. Taking the arms up just as high as is comfortable for you. Big breaths in and out of the nose. Again, like you're wanting to blow your nose. Three more. And then relax. Bring the hands up, palms up on the lap. Resting the hands, relaxing the shoulders. Just noticing the effects of this breath. Notice how you feel. Maybe you feel some awakening, tingling. Yeah, energizing. Just notice. And now your choice, if you want to do the last third round, bring your arms into position, arms alongside the body, loose fists, and take a gentle breath in through the nose, and breathe out through the nose, and then begin. Breathe in, arms up, breathe out, arms down. Really drop those arms. Just let the weight, gravity, just drag them down. 2 more. And relax, palms up on your lap, eyes closed. Yeah. Notice the breath, the natural breath. Good. And when you're feeling ready, complete, you can gently flutter the eyes open. So if you're ever feeling like lethargic, feeling like, a lot of us feel, get up in the morning, we need that cup of coffee to get us going, maybe, or just, being frustrated with something in your life and just like, getting that feeling of frustration, anger. So this is a good breath to just get that out, get it out, get it out. Because when we take care of ourselves, then we're more likely to, when we're feeling that frustration, we're more likely to not shoot off to somebody else and, and diffuse our anger onto something or somebody else, right? We just get rid of it. And that's where we can become more peaceful. Yeah, good. Nice job. Okay. So again, standing up nice and tall, you'll start to move the body a little bit. Good. So hands can either be up or down on your lap. Nice tall spine. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Stretch your shoulders back. Good. And then on an inhale breath, roll your head over to one side and up. And as you exhale, over to the other side and forward. Good. And so nice and slow. Notice any kinks or soreness or stiffness. Good. And then the next time that the head comes forward, pause. We're going to keep the head down now. And we're just going to roll our chin over up to the left shoulder and drop it down. And then up to the right shoulder and drop it down. And over to the left. So you're making a smile face on your chest with your chin. And drop it down and over to the other side. and drop it down. So now head is down. We're going to roll to the opposite direction. So inhale over to the left and up, just the opposite way that you were going, and over to the other side and down. Yeah. And if you're feeling like, wait, this is feeling familiar, and your head comes forward, reverse it. And if you're feeling like, yeah, this is the other side, just take some time and just be gentle with yourself. Whatever is happening is happening. Yeah. And then the next time that the head comes forward, pause. Good. Press down into your feet and slowly lift the head back up. Good. And relax. Let's release the arms down alongside the body and just roll your shoulders how it feels good to you today. Forward and up, back and down. Marry it with your breath in and out of your nose. Ideally, the best way to breathe all the time is in and out of your nose. Yeah, creates this nitric oxide. It's like something like 12 to 15% more nitric oxide when you breathe through your nose. And the nitric oxide dilates our blood vessels. So it's good for our vascular system. Yeah, relax and then release and go backwards. Roll the shoulders back and up and forward and down. Nice and slow. Good. And then relax. Good. And shake it out. Shake out your hands. Good. And relax the arms. Keep them down alongside your body. Find your nice tall spine. Good. And then we're just going to start to rock the body side to side. Good. So just massaging the spine, stretching the spine, giving it a little twist. And then as you continue to go, slowly reach the arms up a little higher. Yeah. So just at your own pace as you go side to side, nice and gently. Just rocking the body side to side as the arms slowly start to move up. Yeah. Relax your shoulders while the arms are coming up. Yeah. And just take them to slowly as high as is comfortable. Maybe they come up all the way towards the sky in a V shape. Yeah. And then pause the body with the arms up. Good. And then nice tall spine. We're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, glide your chin back. Like you want to touch the back of your neck to the back wall. This is really good for the shoulders. Tension in the shoulders. Yeah. And breathe. And smile. Reach that neck back. Reach that neck back. Yeah, I know this is a little challenging. And then release the chin back forward to neutral. Good. And then we're going to start to rock side to side again. Palms down now. And as we go side to side, as slow as you can, start dropping the arms. A little bit at a time, little bit at a time. Yeah. The easy part is to go fast and drop them fast. The challenge is to go slow. Yeah. Good. And when the arms come down, relax the shoulders. Just really stretch the top of your shoulders down towards the floor. Just let your arms feel like they weigh 50 pounds. Yeah, just let the weight of the arms relax down. Good. Nice. And then bringing your hands onto your lap. Good. Scooting forward into our chair just a little bit. Yeah. Good. So a little cat-cow here. On an inhale breath, lift the chest. But lift the chest as if somebody's pulling your chest up with a string. Look up. And exhale, slide your hands forward, bow your head. Just drop your head. Good. Press into your feet. Slowly lift the chest. Slide your hands up to the top of your thighs. Reach your elbows back. And then exhale, slide your hands forward. And drop your head. Yeah. And then one more time, slide the hands up. Reach the elbows as far back as you can, like they want to touch each other behind your back. look up, open the chest, the heart, and then exhale, slide forward. And we're gonna pause here. Good, head is down. And then just rock the head side to side. Again, make that smile on your chest with your chin. Nice and slow. Maybe you come up a little higher each time you go to one side and up a little higher when you go to the other side. Yeah, getting a nice stretch. Yeah, good. And then next time the head comes forward, pause. Yeah, good. Slide your hands up to the top of your thighs. Press down into your feet and your hands and slowly lift the head back up. Good. Relax the shoulders down. Good. So we're scooted forward in our chair. We're going to bring our legs out just a little bit wider. So planting the feet on the floor, knees right above the heels, nice tall spine. We're going to bring our hands onto our chest. Just lay your hands onto your heart. Yeah, good. Reminding us this is where we want to lead most decisions and, our life and our relationships from the heart, right? Yeah. Nice tall spine. Take a breath in. As we exhale, hinge forward. Good. And then rock over to the one side, maybe to the right. And then back and over to the other side and forward. So let's do 2 more circles. They can be, and keep the spine nice and tall. Yeah, not rounding the back. Good. Tucking the tummy in. Letting the core. Next time that we come, we're gonna keep going until we come to going back. And once we go back, we're gonna pause here. Tuck this low belly in and up, right? Maybe even lift the chin and look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. And breathe. Yeah, good core work here. So tuck that tummy in. There should be no discomfort in the back. There is, tuck your chin down or come up a little bit. And breathe 2 breaths here. Good. And then relax. And then slowly come back up. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Now we're going to do circles the opposite direction. Again, we have to remember, which way did I go before? Yeah. And then maybe this is feeling familiar to me. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that's feeling familiar to me too. So then just pick a side and do circles that way. Yeah, working the brain, right? Having to remember, wait, what was I just doing? Yeah. And again, now this time when we come back, good, stop, pause again, and breathe. Yeah, tug that tummy in towards the back of your spine. Yeah, even the intercostal muscles, like those muscles on the side of your rib cage, try to draw them together to the center. And breathe and smile. This is easy to stop breathing here because it's somewhat challenging. Yeah, for 2, for 1, and slowly just come back up. Yeah, there we go. And release the hands down. Good. Wiggle out, shake out the hands. Nice. Good. All these little movements here. Good. All right. And then we're going to heel toe our feet back to hip distance apart. Good. All right. So, nice little side bend for our spine here. So relax the right arm down. On an inhale breath, reach the right arm out and up. And stretch up tall. Press into your feet to reach up high. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just lean up and then stretch over. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, slightly turn over to the right and drop your arm back and down. Good. And then inhale, slowly come forward, reach up tall. And exhale, cross your arm forward and across your body. Reach it down. And inhale, slowly come back up. And exhale, turn and reach that right arm back and down. And this time, reach that right arm, let it draw all the way down. And take your left hand and bring it across to the right outside side. Good. Coming into a little twist here. Feel free to take the palm of your right hand and press it down behind your right hip, just gently to keep the spine nice and gently tall. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, turn and look over your right shoulder. And breathe into your belly. Belly relaxes on the inhale and contracts on the exhale. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths here. Little detoxification, breathing in and out of the nose. And as you exhale, slowly turn the head back forward, relax the body, then turn the body back forward. Beautiful, nice. And just gently wiggle the body. Yeah, good. And let's do the other side. So release the left hand down, turn the palm out, press down into your feet, reach the arm out and up. Take a nice big breath in, stretch up tall. And as you exhale, reach up and lean over. Good. Press into your feet, inhale, come up. And very gently exhale, slightly turn over to the left and just drop your arm about halfway. Maybe 2/3 of the way down. Good. And then inhale, slowly bring the body back forward as the arm reaches up. And exhale, cross that left arm across your chest in front of the body. Just squeezing out your lymph glands a little bit. And then inhale, slowly bring the arm back up. And exhale again, turn over to the left. And now slowly drop that left arm all the way down. Yeah. And then take your right hand across to your left thigh, outside of the left thigh. You can place the palm of your left hand right behind your left hip on the chair and press down gently. And breathe in and take a nice big breath, get a nice tall spine. And then exhale, turn over and look over the left shoulder. And breathe on this side. So squeezing out the lungs, squeezing out the internal organs a little bit. Breathing, massaging. That big deep breath massages the internal organs. Yeah. Opening them, getting them energized so that our digestion works better and our liver is cleansing better and our stomach is digesting better as well. Good. And then on the next exhale breath, just relax the body. Slowly turn the head back forward. Slowly turn the body back forward. Good. And then just wiggle out the legs, shake out the arms, shake out the head, blink the eyes. Yeah, just get the body back into, yeah. Then taking a nice tall spine, taking your hands and just rubbing them up and down alongside your body. That really feels nice. All that we have, our skin is our biggest organ. Yeah. And then thighs might feel nice to go along with thighs. Just giving yourself self massage too. And sometimes you find spots, you know, when you're doing that on your body that are like, feel like a bruise almost, right? They feel tender. And so spend a little bit more time there. That's some stuck energy that you want to get moving. Yeah, all different parts of your body. But it's so nice to do that for yourself. If you really want to get crazy, just, you know, oiling, you know, they in Ayurveda, just putting some nice like oil. You can do sesame oil. You can, there's all different kinds of oils. There's grapeseed oil, there's coconut oil, there's jojoba oil. Anyway, just oiling the body for a little while, like take 10 minutes and then take a warm shower or a warm bath. Man, that's so good for us, especially this age, right? We're in Vata, so that really helps with just making us feel good. All right, let's stand if we would like. If you like to want to stand, if not, you can feel free to remain in your chair. You can even feel free to lay down. Just be in Shavasana for the next half hour. Yeah, this is your class. You take it to where you want. So leaning forward in the chair, good. Lifting, leading with the heart as you inhale. You want to slowly make your way to a stand. We've been down there a little while, so be kind. Take yourself over to the back of your chair, nice and easily. Slide it out of the way. Well, we may need to use it in a little bit, and let's just move the body. Shake off any tension. Just shake whatever you feel like shaking. Yeah, good. And let's come to a nice tall spine. Good. All right. Let's take a nice big deep breath in and breathe it out and just relax the body. Good. We're going to do a little swimming backstroke here. We're going to inhale, reach the right arm forward and up, and exhale, reach it back and down. Good. And softening the knees while you're doing this. Big breath in as it goes up, exhale as it comes down. And one more on this side. Big breath in, nice and easy. Yeah. And relax forward. Take a breath in, reach up, and exhale, reach back and down. And inhale, reach up. And then exhale, back and down. And one more, inhale up. And exhale, back and down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. Bring your legs a little bit wider apart, soften the knees, and just rock the hips side to side. Again, knees are soft here. So just stretching out the lower body, getting it nice and loose. Yeah. Good. And then coming back to center here. Good. All right. So we're going to come into a little bit of a balanced side bend. So you may need your chair to hold on to here. Yeah. And maybe not. So you can just position your chair so where it's handy. Yeah. Good. And then finding our mountain pose. Good. On an inhale breath, reach the arm out and up. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, like when we were sitting, reach up and lean over. Good. And so then slowly turning your head and looking underneath the right arm. Yes. If you want to take this a little bit further, shift most of your weight in this right leg. Engage the right kneecap. And if it's available to you, slide the right toe out to the side. Yeah. So it's just balancing on your left leg a little bit. Chair is right there if you want to hold on to the chair. Yes. Good. And then if you want to take this a little bit further, we can lift the toe up and balance completely on the left leg. If not, you can touch the toe back down. Yeah. And breathe. And once the toe is up, if you want to see if you can lift the hand off the chair, just challenge yourself a little bit. That's just an option. Yeah. And just play with it. 2 more breaths here in this balance. You got it, you got it, you got it. And then release the toe down, release the head, bring it back forward, and then slowly slide your right leg next to the left, body straight back up, and release that arm down. Yeah, so much going on there in that balancing pose, but it's good for our balance, our stability and our balance. Yeah. Also, we're thinking of nothing else when we're balancing. We're in the present moment. Yeah. All right, so let's scoot over to the other side. So left arm out, palm out. Inhale, reach the arm out and up. And take a nice big breath in, reach up tall. And exhale, reach up and lean over. And you can stay right here. This is perfectly fine, good for our spine, even good for our balance. We're off center a little bit. Good. And then gently looking underneath that arm. That also adds to the balance challenge. Good. Bringing the hand onto the chair. If you want to shift the weight over to the right leg now and slide the left toe out to the side. That's just an option. If you do it and it doesn't feel good on the body, just come back to standing on both feet. Good. And if you're feeling like you want a little bit more, tuck your belly in and lift that left toe up off the floor. Yeah, really engage that standing leg. Yeah, squeezing the glute muscle, squeezing the thigh. You can even challenge yourself more by trying to lift up off holding the chair. That's, you can play with that. Breathe for 2, for 1. Release that left toe down if it's up. Good. Slowly bring your gaze down and forward, back straight. Slowly slide that left hand or left foot next to the right. Lift the body straight back up and release that arm down. Relax the shoulder as the arm's going down. Yeah, good. All right, challenging our balance. Shake it out. Good. All right. So we're going to come into a little bit more of a balance challenge, but again, we're going to bring our legs out wide. We're going to bring our hands onto fists. We're going to soften our knees. We're just going to do some hip circles here in one direction. Good. And then reverse and go other direction. Good. And come back to center. Good. And bring your feet back together. Good. Now we're just going to do a little balance challenge here. So we're going to come to the right side of our chair. Good. All right. So we're just going to start with in mountain pose. Nice tall spine, feet about hip distance apart. Good. Nice tall spine, heart is lifted. Good. And then we're going to slide the weight to this inside leg and bend the outside knee, this right knee. Yeah, good. Now, if it's available to you, bringing maybe one hand onto your hip, lift that right knee up. Yeah. And if that doesn't feel good on your body, come back down and touch your toe down. Yeah, good. Now we're going to take this right arm and bring it forward. Good. And then we're going to bring it up towards the sky. And then we're going to slowly bring it down towards the floor. So staring at one spot ahead of you is helpful for balance. And then bring the arm straight forward again. Then draw the arm out to the side. And then draw the arm across your chest to the other side. And then forward. And then release the hands, the arm and the knee down. Good. So that's a good practice for our balance. Now, to give yourself a little bit more of a challenge here, we're going to start with both hands on our hips. Good. Nice tall spine. Find a spot to stare at. Good. And then again, bending that right knee. You probably know where we're going with this, right? So either stay right here. If it's uncomfortable for you to, tighten this standing left leg and lifting the knee up, that's a balance challenge right there. Little wobble is good. I always say that, right? That's the practice. Now, if it's available to you, reach the right arm forward. Good. And then bring the arm up towards the sky. Anytime you can touch down and grab onto that chair. Slowly bring the arm down towards the floor. Again, you can touch the toe down, the hand down at any time. Bring the arm forward. Here's the challenge. Bring the arm out to the side. And then forward. And then across your chest. And forward. And release it down. Okay. Shake it out. Good job. All right. So clearing yourself, maybe coming to the back of your chair a little bit. We're just going to do a little stepping here with our legs, right? So we'll start with our left foot. We're going to step it out to the side and back together. And step the right foot out to the side and back together. And right foot out and together. And left foot out and together. Yeah. And now we're going to step to the right. We're going to step to the right and back, or left and back together. Step to the right and together. Step to the left, looking straight ahead, together. Step to the right and together. Now we're going to take step forward with starting with our left foot, and then with our left foot, step back and step forward and step back. And we're looking straight ahead. You have your chair here. You can always hold on to the chair. Forward and back and forward and back. Now step forward with the right foot first and back with the right foot and forward and back and forward and back. Good. And forward and back. Good. Now step forward with the left foot first and back. And left foot and back. Now step forward with the right foot and back. Right foot and back. Right foot forward and back. Left foot forward and back. How we doing? Left foot forward and back. Left foot forward and back. And relax. Good. And shake it out. So that's really good. Switching that up. That's really good practice for us. Yeah. Good. Now taking legs wide. Good. So chair might get in the way here a little bit. Be careful. We're going to just be reaching our arms as we step side to side. I'm just going to move my chair out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. So wide stance. Good. And then we're going to reach the left arm across and up to the right and back and left and right and left and right and left. And now we're going to reach the arm across, straight across, right and left. Reach to right, reach to the left. Reach to the right, reach to the left. And now down, reach to the right, reach to the left, reach to the right, and the left, and the right, and the left, and come back to center. Good. Softening the knees a little bit. Now we're going to rock the whole body to one side and to the other. You're familiar with this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big breath in, breath out. And one more. And relax. And now, whichever way you were breathing out, we're going to breathe out the opposite direction, right? So inhaling and breathe out the opposite direction. Here we have to think again. Wait, is this familiar or am I doing the opposite way? So spend some time figuring that out. And if you can't figure it out, just do whatever comes. Two more. And slowly unwind and come back to center. Good job. And we're going to step, feet back to hip distance apart. Good. All right, a little bit of a forward fold here. Good. So let's just find our mountain pose. Yeah, shoulders gently back and down, palms are forward, kneecaps are lifted, chest nice and just gently tall, chin tucked back slightly, stand as tall as you can. Good. And on an inhale breath, reach the arms forward and up. You can even look up slightly, stretch up tall. Good. And as you exhale, start to shift the hips back. The knees will start to bend automatically. And slowly drop the arms down, the hands down onto the thighs, maybe above the knees, looking down at the floor. Yeah, take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to slide your hands a little bit further down if that's available to you. If it feels okay on your sinuses and on your eyes, your head, you can drop the head down. If that's feeling like too much pressure, just lift the head up a little bit. Yeah. And breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths here. Yeah. If you feel like you want to just let your arms hang down, and if that feels okay on your back, tuck your tummy up towards the back of your spine to do that. And just getting a little inversion here. Again, some blood flow to the upper body. And breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Each time you exhale, maybe you melt into it a little bit further. Good. All right. Then when you're ready, bringing your hands back to your legs, start watching your hands walk up your legs. Keep watching. Keeps the head down. Good. Slowly come up, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Relax the shoulders and then lift the head. Good. And just come right back to our mountain pose. Kneecaps lifted, shoulders gently back and down, chin tucked back slightly, tummy tucked in slightly, smile on the face. Good. And then inhale, reach the arms out and up. And stretch up tall. Press down into your feet. Reach your fingertips up. Relax your rib cage, low rib cage down. And breathe. Trying to grow about an inch longer than when we started today. Yeah. And then turn the palms out, bend the elbows, come into cactus pose here. Goal pose. I guess the Broncos are doing okay, so we'll do goal pose today. Lift the chest, look up, stretch the upper arms back, opening up the heart, chest. This time in our, with all the chaos and challenge going on around us, to reminding ourselves to lead with the heart, open the heart. And then exhale, relax the body and let the arms float down all the way. Good. And roll it out, shake out the hands. All right, we're gonna come into downward facing dog. We might move into warrior 3 pose here. So basically we'll be, coming into our down dog and then lifting one leg back and maybe the opposite arm forward, if that's available for you today. So bringing the hands, just resting them onto the back of your chair. Good. And then to start to walk back 1 foot at a time. Looking to stretch the hips all the way as far back as you can. Soften your knees. Yeah, bring your head between your hands. Good. I meant to mention to make sure you have enough room behind you to stretch your leg back, which I don't. So I'm going to walk back to my chair, scoot my chair a little more forward so I have some more space back there, and I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Yeah, good. So even just remaining right here. Hands, head between the arms as much as possible, spine long, top of the head reaching forward, hips reaching back. So you're just stretching the whole back body from the back of your head all the way down your spine, down your glutes, hamstrings, calves. Good. Now if it's available to you, shift your weight into your right foot and slide your left toe back, right? And you can stay on the ball of your foot. Or if you want to lift that left toe, the left leg, foot up a little bit, that's just an option. So your weight is on that right foot. And if you want to stretch your right fingertips forward as your left leg is reaching back, that's just an option. Yeah. And then release the hands, release the foot down, slide that left foot back next to the right, bend the knees, look to the back of your chair, and slowly step, step, step your way back to the back of your chair. Then take a break. We'll do the other side. Good. So hands down, just shake it out. Yeah, good. All right. And now I'll just do that on the other side. So we'll come back to our downward facing dog. So stretching. Yeah, you can do this on hands and knees. You can do this on holding with your hands on the seat of your chair. Yeah, however you want, or this way. Yeah. So find your down dog here again. Again, head resting between the arms, knees bent slightly. Good. And breathe. And now if you want to just experiment with shifting the weight into the left foot, sliding your right toe back on the ball of your foot, tuck your tummy up to your spine. Yeah, it's lifting up, engage that core. Then inhale breath, if you want to lift that right foot up off the floor, stretch it back. If you want to reach the left fingertips forward, palm in, that's just an option. Good. And then release the hand down. Gently release that right foot back down next to the left. Good. Bend the knees, stretch the hips back one more time. And then look up towards your chair and walk. So that's challenging, right? But sometimes if we just easily challenge ourselves with no pain, just a challenge, right? There's a difference. No, definitely never any sharp pain. Yeah. It just is, it takes us into the present moment. It feels good that when we challenge ourselves a little bit, even if it feels a little not the most graceful, it's still really nice practice as long as it's we're not hurting our, feeling pain. All right, we're going to come into a little bit of a back bend now. We've been doing a lot of forward. So coming into camel pose. So I'm going to take my chair out of the way. You can just stay where you are. You're going to take your hands and reach them back. Well, let's start with reaching the arms out first. Stretch your fingers wide. Reach those fingers to either side of the room. Lift your chest. Yeah, look straight forward. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah. And then release the arms down, let them float down to about halfway. And then reach them back. And then all the way to the back of just reach them back, kind of like airplane wings. And then if you can, bring your palms, the palms of your hands onto your low back, your sacrum, just so it feels like a nice support there. Yeah. If that doesn't feel good, you can interlace your hands behind your back and just let the hands hang down towards the floor. Either one. Yeah. Good. Really decide here what feels best for you. If you're here, reach your elbows back. If your hands are clasped, just reach your hands down towards the floor. Again, we're opening up our chest here. Yeah, good. So softening the knees. If your hands are resting on your back, you want to maybe look, and we're all going to look up slightly. Take a breath in and exhale. Gently guide your hips forward as you lean your upper body back. It's coming into a camel pose, pretty intense, big back bend. And just again, take this to where it's comfortable for you. With hands on your, holding your back, or you're reaching down towards the floor. And breathe. Yeah, looking up, breathing for 2 and 1. Good, and then slowly lift the head back up. Slowly start to straighten the knees, body comes back forward. And then on an exhale breath, slide your hands down off your hips, straight back, down and back. And then release the arms. Yeah, just coming into that nice big opening. Good. And we're going to make our way back to our chairs. So finding yourself standing in front of the seat of your chair here, nice and gently and with as much grace as possible. Take a breath in and exhale, start to shift your hips back. That's the key, I think, really, to sitting without plopping down and being easy on your knees, is pay attention to your hips, reach them back. I'm about halfway, take a breath in, and as you exhale, you can hold the front of your chair, but as lightly as you can, and then send those hips back as you let the hips reach the floor. And we'll find ourselves just a little bit scooted forward in our chair. Good, and we're gonna do some squeezing. So again, this is the time of year, lots of colds, COVID, flu, all that kind of stuff. The lymphatic system is so important for our immune system. We're gonna take our fingertips and we're gonna tap the thymus gland, which is important for waking us up, our immune system. And as we get older, the thymus gland gets a little smaller and a little smaller. But the lymphatic system is so important. It's basically our blood flow, right? It's all about our blood. And so that's our immune system. And relax. All right, and we're gonna take hold of the back of our right knee. We're gonna lift it up and cross it over, if you can. And crossing it as high up on the thigh as possible. If this is not feeling comfortable, we're crossing at our ankles. We're coming into eagle pose. Yeah, good. It's, I think, one of the best squeezing poses for the lymphatic system. Relax the arms down, float the arms out to either side. Bring the palms forward, take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your arms forward. We're gonna drop the right arm and lift the left arm and cross over. So left arm over right, and then hold on to your shoulders. crawl your fingers as far back on your shoulders as you can. Yeah, good. And then you feel that squeeze in your underarms, under your arms where a lot of lymph nodes are, so also in your groin. And then either bringing the hands, the hand and wrists together and reaching the arms out, or staying here. On an inhale breath, you're gonna lift your arms up. You're gonna look up. So whether you're crossed or your arms are up, yeah. And then as you exhale, relax the arms down onto your chest. You can drop your head. Good. And take a breath in, and as you exhale, squeeze your arms together, squeeze your legs together, and squeeze whatever you can squeeze on your body. Your face, lift your pelvic floor muscles up, squeeze your glute muscles. Yeah, squeeze your toes, your nose, squeeze your arms, your legs, like you want to wring out all the fluid in a dish rag. Yeah. Keep breathing, squeeze a little bit more, and then exhale, relax. Good. And slowly lift the head up, right? Slowly start to lift the arms up. And as they go up higher, I'm just gonna unfold. And as we unfold, we let all this new, nice, fresh blood and oxygen just dump into that lymphatic system that we were squeezing. Yeah, relax. And then release the leg. And wiggle out the legs. Yeah, so when we do this constriction and then release, it constricts and squeezes out fluids in the lymph system. And then when we release it, it releases a new fresh fluid and blood and oxygen in all of those lymph glands. Isn't that cool? We're gonna come to the other side. So holding behind the left knee now, hugging that leg in, and then if it's available to you, crossing it. There's also a little bit of an outside hip stretch if you're crossed here, and or you cross at your ankles. You decide. We want a nice tall spine. Relax the arms down. Float the arms out to either side. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly float your arms forward. Then lift the left arm up this time and cross over and quick hug. Just making sure that the opposite arm's on top. Again, it's one of those things you have to think about, right? Scoot your fingers back all the way to the back of your shoulder blades. Feel free to reach the arms up to touch or stay hugging. Yeah, take a breath in. And as you exhale, relax your arms down, drop your head. And then squeeze. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your arms, lift your pelvic floor muscles up off the seat of your chair. And then squeeze your toes, your nose, your fingers, your face, your ears, everything, anything that you can think of to squeeze your tummy. But keep breathing. This is challenging to breathe while you're squeezing. 2 more breaths. Give it your 100% squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax every muscle. Slowly lift the head back up. I just love that feeling, right? When we just relax. Yeah, slowly lift the arms up and slowly unwind. Let all that fresh oxygenated blood dump back into all those little systems that keep us healthy and moving and alive and feeling good. And release the leg up and off. And just shake out the body. Shake off any bits of tension. Blink your eyes, shake your head, your fingers. And we are going to prepare for final relaxation pose. Yeah. So scooting back into your chair, feet planted on the floor, palms up on the lap. Feel free to lay down if you'd like to lay down. Yeah, so nice, good cleansing work today. So when we relax completely, we allow those internal organs to start to function, to clear out all the toxins we released. It's important to relax. That's how we detoxify. That's how we digest, is only in relaxing pose. Yeah, good. So eyes closed. Good. And let's take a nice big breath in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. As you exhale, let the whole body begin to soften and relax, letting go of any little bits of tension that you might be holding. And again, one more nice big deep breath in. Pause the breath at the top. And then through the nose, let the breath out slowly, fully, as long as you can, squeezing out any last bits of stale air in the lungs. Good. Pure air coming in. One more breath. Breathe in nice, pure air. And as you breathe out, feel the whole body relax. Squeeze out all the stale air, every last ounce out of your lungs. And relax the breath. Let go of all of your efforts now. It is time to rest. Feel the shoulders relax. Feel your arms relax. Your fingers. Your chest. Your belly. The legs. Your feet. Toes. Whole body relaxed. Gentle little smile on the face. Let go of all of your efforts. Let go of all of your stories. All of your judgments. All of your fears. Relax. Notice how you feel. Breath relaxed. Body relaxed. Mind relaxed. This is who you are, your true nature. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to slowly come back into this space and time, remaining relaxed, at ease. Gently begin to flutter the fingers, flutter the toes, rock the body side to side. Bring that smile back to your face if it left. Smile of peace and contentment. And then find stillness. Gently bring your hands into prayer position. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. And take a nice big deep breath in. Fill up your heart. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips. And we will close practice today with this. Re-examine all that you have been told. Dismiss that which insults your soul. Walt Whitman. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself and building peace. That is what we can do from here. Build peace. Yeah. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.